This recruit, on his first firing, caused his rifle barrel to fly off. During bayonet training, he thrust too hard and couldn't pull it out. Even in the simplest loading drills, he could disassemble the rifle in an instant. Then, nonchalantly, he handed the barrel to the instructor, nearly driving him mad. Soon after, when the troops prepared to charge with their swords, he couldn't pull out his own, no matter how hard he tried. Seeing his comrades finish their charge and turn back, the recruit was terrified and ran away. The next day, the real battle began. Intense enemy artillery fire caused his comrades to fall one by one. He gritted his teeth and swung his great sword. But the sword was as useless as he was. He only managed to wound one enemy. The next second, he turned and fled. This battle involved a staggering 40,000 men. But in the end, only 4 survived. He was one of them. They sent him to bury the dead, but this caused him immense pain. So he began to contemplate desertion. The next morning, he awoke inside a cannon barrel. It turned out he had slept inside the barrel the previous night. The artilleryman had lit the fuse, but because the cannon on the embankment wasn't properly secured, it carried him towards the enemy camp. When the fuse burned out, he was ejected, accidentally crashing into the enemy command post. Several officers died instantly. The Allied forces seized the opportunity and immediately launched an attack, ultimately winning the battle. Thus, purely by chance, this recruit became a national hero. He not only received a medal, but was also made Earl Charles. After returning home in triumph, he attended a banquet there. He saw Mary, the woman he secretly loved. Again, the two met secretly, but were discovered by Mary's husband. The enraged man prompted the count to a duel on the spot. The next morning, the two met in the forest. According to the rules, they walked 10 steps each, back to back, but the recruit followed closely behind, always hiding in his blind spot. Finally, he was discovered. The man immediately fired. The bullet struck the recruit his arm. The referee hurriedly warned to retaliate, but the recruit could bring himself to kill. He raised his gun and fired a shot into the air. The bullet ricocheted back. It struck his other arm precisely. Seeing this, the man was completely stunned. He thought the recruits would rather harm themselves than hurt others. This magnanimity filled him with shame. Ultimately, the man voluntarily surrendered. From then on, this legendary hero continued to live, relying on luck in his absurd life.